I am a Sigma male, a movement I've been drawn into by my fierce leaders, Don Chippo Crimes and Callum Airy, a mindset so elite only few have been able to obtain. And me? I go by the name 007. 0 L's, 0 women, 7-figure income baby. The only thing bigger than my ego is my bank account. I don't care what people think, unless it's about me. And so, I'm joined by my compatriot, the Yogurt Male.
Now, you've probably never heard of me. I'm more sophisticated, more superior to, your average alpha male. I'm very content and respectful. I don't take pride in chasing. I love long walks on the beach. And occasionally, confidently, while eating yogurt. Is that guy over there alpha? Nah, Billy. That's a yogurt male.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the podcast. We are back, episode number 5. Long time. Jesus Christ, the noise is immense, but you know what? We'll roll with it. How you doing, my friend?
Man, I'm good, man, I'm good. No complaints at all. How are you doing, bro?
As a Sigma male, I think I have reached a new level of importance in life. Significance. It is good to be a Sigma male.
Yeah, I know. I don't take part in such inferior activities. After all,
Listen to this guy.
After all, I am the yogurt male.
Oh, wow.
As
Anyway,
you can see.
we're back.
We're back, baby. We're back.
Survive. What's up?
What's up? Hey, man. Hey. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Just came back from a banger day with my boys.
Oh, yes. So, yeah, we've just gone to a couple of art galleries with some of our, yes, we're sophisticated gentlemen.
Yes.
Sophisticated. We've gone to a couple of art galleries.
While analyzing the art and trying to make it relate to our lives.
You know what? It's so profound when you understand the constituency that formulated the arabonatics.
And the peripheral.
Exactly.
Oh, my days. Art is just so beautiful.
It's unequivocally brilliant. Anyway. Yeah, we just come back from that. It was a good day with the boys.
Yeah.
But yeah, what's been going on?
Hey, man.
Before we get into it, guys, yes, please make sure to follow us on our socials down below.
TikTok,
links in the description.
Instagram.
Exactly. And also make sure, if you guys don't want to listen to the full thing, on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Music
Podcasts.
are yes, Apple Podcasts.
I got it right.
You messed it up last time. But yes, Spotify and Apple Podcasts are down in the description.
Yeah.
Please make sure to follow us. It helps us more than you can imagine.
Do subscribe, like, comment, and share, guys. Please do all those nice things that you usually do. Interact with us, on our Instagram, on our YouTube, and anyway, TikTok, you name it. We'll definitely interact with you, and we definitely want to be more interactive with you guys so that we can incorporate you into our videos more. But thank you guys anyway for the immense support you have shown us thus far, and we hope that this episode brings you joy, laughter, and insight.
Bring you joy, laughter, and insight, bro. What is this?
And we're out, ladies and
bro
gentlemen.
said you say like a prayer. When you're trying to smooth out a prayer.
Nah, not a prayer. You got those outros there. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Channel 7.
Oh, yeah,
We're
exactly.
We're
yeah,
out.
yeah.
Nah, so for those of you who don't know, my Sigma compatriot here, racism is when... Actually, what is racism?
Before we get into it, the reason we are talking about racism is because of the Stellies incident, correct?
Oh, yeah. Hard. Yeah, so racism is basically like stereotyping people because of their skin color or their race, actually.
I guess so. Not stereotyping it necessarily, but more like treating them differently, differentiating them from the general public, or separating them, segregating them, so forth and
prejudice,
so on.
Basically.
Prejudice,
discrimination,
exactly. Well,
antagonism by an individual, community, or institution against a person or people on the basis of the membership of a particular racial or ethnic group.
All right, Google. This is why he's a yogurt male. I'm a Sigma. Everything is in here. Solitary.
Except he's women.
I don't have any. 0. Didn't you hear my name?
Exactly. Yeah, I know. But so obviously there's that going on, man. So what happened was, right?
Yeah.
this white boy called Tienes Tatoy. Yeah, Tienes Tatoy, however you say his name. He came into who is it? Babalo Ndwanyana, sorry. He came into his room.
Right, in his room at Res.
At Res. So at the residency in Stellenbosch.
Okay, so he's come into the student residence at this guy's room, and he's decided to take a piss.
Literally.
His personal belongings.
Literally, his laptop, his textbooks,
his bed.
I don't know. I don't know about the bed, but I'm assuming that since he was already there, he might as well do the whole killing spree. You know.
It's just ridiculous. So I waited before, because we could have spoke about this last week.
Yeah.
But I waited to make sure. I wanted to see what they were gonna do.
Actually, and that's the craziest part. And this is where like I saw that, bro, not just as niggas, but like white people are gonna get away with things forever, man.
Exactly. No, because the guy who's being harassed in this scenario, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's come in, right, and he's seen this happening, and he's decided to whip out his phone because he knows that
if he resorted to violence,
if he resorted to violence, or he just told him get that like hell out of my room, and he did, and went to go report it.
Exactly. It was gonna be like, I didn't.
Basically,
do
it didn't happen.
Or it was going to like be like he was drunk and all of that. So we need to understand that these things happen by accident. It's like someone saying they cheat on you by accident because of alcohol.
Yeah, so I'm glad he's taking a video, but like this is disrespect on a different level,
bro. And the thing is, in the video, I was thinking about it, right? He's like, this is what we do. I don't know if he specifically said this is what we do to black boys in the res, right? But he said something about boy, bro. Now let me tell you something, bro. Right? I went and suffered in the bush, dog.
Right, so as an African male, depending on your tradition,
yes,
you undergo something called, what's it called? It's basically like...
let's say initiation.
Initiation, that's what I meant to say. Yeah. So which is where you go to the bush and like,
yeah, that's all.
I mean,
pretty much,
yeah,
you get the gist of it.
Well, yeah, we'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
So this guy has obviously undergone that. And
hopefully, not hopefully, but like let's assume, like I'm putting myself in that position, right?
Okay.
If I was in that position, right?
Let's say he has. So one of the outright things is that when you go for this initiation, you turn from a boy to a man.
Exactly.
And the issue in this scenario is that this guy has gone to the bush, suffered whatever is curtailed there, and come out and
only to come back to a white boy calling him boy
while peeing on his
peeing on my stuff. No, I don't think I would have had the mental stability or mental tranquility. You hear that, Oxford?
To
Stellies,
like get my boy. No, actually don't.
No, don't.
Allow you
to like take out a phone, bro. Like I won't lie, that it clearly shows that, man, this nigga has reached a different level, bro.
It's ridiculous because so he's done this, right? The evidence is there. And what they first tried to do was just suspend him.
Oh yeah.
So they've tried to suspend him, and obviously everyone is in an uproar, right? Because
you can't suspend someone for racism, firstly, and then
say you're going to investigate worse.
And then vandalization on top of that.
But the part you're going to investigate when there's outright proof. This is not an investigation. It's black and white.
Bro.
What he's done. So
pun intended.
Wow. But anyway, so he's done this, and I'm watching it all unfold, right? And I'm thinking to myself, before I speak about this, I need to see what's going to happen here. Because, like, I like to think a lot of people, especially of late, have become accustomed to using the word racism lightly.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be one of those people. I wanted to see this play out thoroughly because, like, I feel like there's two different types of people in our country, or in general. There are people who will call out racism blatantly and just be like, look, white people are just racist, and just run with it. Anything that happens that's out of order, racism, right? And then there's
most
those...
of the time they're wrong, though.
Yeah, I guess so. But then there are those who are like, for instance, who have grown up around white people or experienced them in certain circles and have an almost lenient...
almost like apologists in a sense.
Yeah, it's almost
but
like,
really.
I understand. It's not that deep. Like, and those tend to be like the more well-spoken people who could say something, and like lead a charge into making change. But they tend to turn like a little bit. I'm not saying this happens all the time, but I'm saying I do see it quite often. Where if you have a white friend and you're like, I've grown up with this person. I know all white people are like this. Fine, yes. But then when racism does happen, you almost feel uncomfortable to be like, that's racist. Because
it's your homie.
exactly. So I've come across a lot of people like this, but this can't stand.
Man, look, man, there's so many things that are like wrong. Do you know what makes this case even crazier, bro?
Yeah.
So the cops investigated, right? And this wigger got out on bail, bro.
So this is what I'm saying. Like, that's why I said I waited to see, because if the roles were reversed, and like, let's not lie, like, we can try to be as impartial and say, oh, like, you don't know because it didn't happen, but we do know. Deep down, we all know that if it had been the other way around, this guy would be sat in jail. Like,
jail, bro. I actually fear what would happen, bro.
Exactly.
Like the rallies, bro. Like, the craziest thing for me in this whole situation, bro, do you know how much his bail was?
How much?
His bail could not even buy a pair of Air Force Ones from Nike, bro. It was 1K. Meaning.
So he done all this, and his bail was 1K.
Bro.
So about
vandalization, breaking in, obviously public indecency.
That is
outright
ridiculous.
racism, and the boy got out
on a K. So
on
like,
a K.
So he $1,000, $80. Like, he's out.
He's gone.
That's ridiculous.
And then on top of that, he's not even expelled from the school.
That's what I'm saying. Why is he not expelled?
He's not expelled. He's out on bail. Got a slap on the wrist. And now there's some nonsense about the families reconciling. Bro, the families reconciling is not going to do anything. That boy is still going to think the way he thinks, bro. At the end of the day, bro, we need to stop, like, this mentality of, you see, TRC and all of that. I don't know if you know the Truth and Reconciliation Council that happened back in the day with Desmond Tutu and them, bro. It failed dismally.
Yeah.
It failed dismally because it's not like, and you know what, maybe I really think people should atone for what they've done, man. I mean, the fact that some people are still living off money and like riches and success that they attained in apartheid, and not just all people, like white people specifically. You understand? Like, to me, that doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense how. Okay, fine, we're still suffering as niggas, right? And when I say niggas, I include everyone, like coloreds and all of that,
Right.
People of color, basically. Right? We're all suffering as niggas, but then you still have all that you've had before. The only thing that has changed now is that we can be your next door neighbor.
That's what I always say this to people who go on and say like, oh yeah, but like as white people, you don't understand the struggles that we have. And I'm like, okay, that's fair enough. I hear you. But here's the thing: you're not going to see a black person go and piss on your bed or piss on your items, your belongings, your laptop, and get away with it. You're just not going to see that,
bro. You won't even see bro. If bro, like this is sickening, man. Because it's like,
it is.
As soon, we all know, bro, had roles been reversed, I kid you not, had roles been reversed, that kid would have been expelled, he would have been blacklisted, he would have probably even been beaten up by some white people, bro. And then on top of that, he would still go to trial and not get bail. He'd be refused bail, exactly. And he'd get tried as if he committed murder.
Bro, his life would be done, essentially.
He's over.
And that's what I'm saying, like, you can't compare, in a sense. It's not. I think we've turned a blind eye to a lot of things, and we do on a general basis, like on a daily basis. Like, I experience racism on so many levels. Like, for instance, even I went to school here, and like most of the schools I've been to have been like predominantly white people, private schools and so forth and so on, which is okay, whatever. But I remember like there would be, people would take light jabs, and they think like, and you realize sometimes it's just the way that they're brought up. But like you do take account, like for instance, like I remember this one instance where I was we were playing football, right?
Yeah.
And I just come like to this school, and I was just carrying two phones because I had just come back from the States, and I had a phone from America and I had a phone from here, and I was carrying both of them, right? And this one guy walks to me and he says, "Oh yeah, you're rich, eh?" And I was like, "Well, no," and then he goes, "Yeah, you must be like benefiting from that BEE money." And I looked at him, I was like, bro, What are you saying? Like, I was like, what? BEE money? Like, what? Like, do you, like, first and foremost, it's bold of you to make that assumption, first and foremost. But like, it's very bold. Like, but in what scenario do you think it's right to say that? Even if I was, but where is it right to say that?
No, you know what, bro? You know what? I don't get, like, there's one thing that everyone tends to have, right?
Yeah.
Let me not say everyone. Problematic people tend to have, and that's one simple word that begins with an A, and that's audacity, bro.
Yeah, but the part that baffled me about this is that he didn't even think he was doing anything wrong by saying this statement.
No, bro. The thing is, you need to understand, bro. Racism is not something you're born with. You're not born a nigger hater, bro. You're not.
That's true.
It's taught. It's embedded into your DNA, and that DNA is transferred from where? From your parents and their parents and their parents, right? So in essence, we don't understand that teaching these people in school that, hey, listen, racism is bad, it's not gonna do jack. At the end of the day, it's still going to perpetuate, bro. It's going to become worse and worse and worse because now it's not only modifying, but they're finding new ways to hide it, you know, and all of that. So to me, like, I get.
Yeah, but to me, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, most people would, like, we've turned like a blind eye to like a lot of situations like that. People would do that because for me, like, even me, I was just like, you know, fuck you, like,
facts.
I was literally like, just fuck you, dude. And I was like, okay, because you're saying all this crap, I'm gonna show you that I'm better than you tenfold. Like, in any attribute, whether it's grades, whether it's we're going outside.
What did Dave say? Black is beautiful, black is excellent, black is pain, black is joy, black is evident. It's working twice as hard as the people you know you're better than because you got it to double just so you can level them.
Exactly. So, but that shouldn't be the case. It should be a case of, hello, let's not, it shouldn't be said to begin with. Like, these things we shouldn't ignore. Like, I'm tired of it. Like, I'm tired of it. Like, this, it's ridiculous. The amount of stuff that, like, you see happen on a daily basis, it's ridiculous. As people, we need to...
And it doesn't even stop at racism. You see, that's the scary part, bro. Like, racism is one of the major problems, right? Yeah. But this week, bro, and I was actually pained by it. On Instagram, there'd be times I just log off, right? Not because, like, I'm done with Instagram or anything, but because the amount of, like, cases of, like, GBV and violent, like, basically just GBV, bro. Yeah. Like, it's insane, bro. Like, I don't know if it's desensitization, right? But, like, I know now, shucks, I'm going to see somebody was killed by their boyfriend, somebody was chopped up by their boyfriend, somebody was beaten brutally to death by and like to a certain point in your head, like, I don't think I'll ever get used to it. You understand? I don't think I'll ever get used to it because, like, it's like, bro.
No, sorry, I was laughing about the glasses.
No.
Whoa,
no,
like, cool. Yeah, but before we move on, I hope this guy gets what's coming from him.
Bro, he's not going to. That's the thing.
Like, but what can you do though? That's my question.
You can't beat him because as soon as you beat him, you're going to jail for assault, bro.
Yeah, but, like,
you can't expel.
As general public, what do we do? How do we solve this issue?
Bro, the only way the general public can solve this is by killing him. And that's not going to do anything. That's going to make it worse. I'm being so serious.
He's not my accomplice. I don't know anything.
No, I'm so serious. No, bro, the thing is... I'm being serious. Like, the only way... There's no rehabilitation, bro. There's no rehab for racism.
Like, the thing is... you do have to think that racism won't just end. It won't. It'll always be there.
It's an ideology, bro.
Yeah, it is. Because like, continue on the racism thing. Like, I don't know if you know a YouTuber called Nico Omalana.
Yeah. So, he interviewed a KKK.
So the KKK leader.
The fact that he's still able, like.
So he goes to this town. I forgot the name of the town, but it's in the US, right? Mm-hmm. And it's like labeled as the most racist town in America. Mm-hmm. And he's got there, and then most of the locals are like quite friendly to him, actually. And like there's always like these videos popping up about this place, right? Like showing how people are actually racist, and then they'll like see a black person, they'll be like, I don't think you should be here past this time. Yeah. But he's gone there, and like he's seen the locals, and the locals seem like pretty decent. Like they treated him pretty well. And he's told them he's basically like a reporter for the BBC. But yeah, they've treated him well, and they all say like, oh no, we actually not a very racist town, but there's this like specific like area, maybe 10 miles away or something like that, where it's like just pure racist people, and they got the bad name because of them. So he goes on, he looks for this place, and he ends up finding a KKK leader, right? Goes to his house, and this guy, he gets there, he's like, get off my property. He's like, no, I'm from the BBC, I just want to schedule an interview. He was like, okay, yeah, well, you can get one tomorrow. So he interviews this guy. You guys should watch this video, by the way. It's
BLM.
It's hilarious. BLM. He's basically, Nico Omlan is a troll. So he's trolling this guy. And there's this one part where I was like, so he goes, so you wouldn't say you're racist, right? And he goes, no, I'm not racist. He's like, oh, so he's pretending to be a supporter of this guy. He goes, I'm a supporter of you. Like, I mean, I'm a big fan, and I agree with.
And
what
I
you're
even
trying to
made
do.
an Instagram page and all of that.
Yeah, and he goes, so would you be my friend? Like, would you invite me to a barbecue? And he goes, I would invite you to a barbecue. And I go, he's like, I'd be a friend,
but I wouldn't invite you to a barbecue. What?
he's like, oh, so I couldn't come to this church? And he was like, no. And he's like, I'm not racist. I'm just trying to preserve the bro. I'm like, what?
And that's funny because we actually have a town in the Northern Cape, if I'm not mistaken. It's called Orania.
Yes, I've heard about this place.
Yeah, so it's like outright, bro. It's bunch of nigger haters, bro. Like the KKK is probably infested there.
It's crazy because
how do they still exist,
bro? Yeah, that. And like, because I was having a conversation with one of my friends, like, and this went on for like a couple of hours, and he was telling me about how he would never like date a white person, essentially. Okay. And I was like, dude, no, you can't do that, man. Like that, you're basically being the same thing, like, you know, that. Yeah. And I was like, come on, man. Like, and he was like, no, listen, man, you can't tell me like not to be like this based off of the experiences I've had with white people. And I was like, and he's busy telling me about all these stories and like about how he's been mistreated at school. It's always the people that go to these private schools where there's like bare like white people that suffer from this,
because that's where they are.
Yeah, true.
if a white person comes to a school with niggas, sure, he'll be an outcast, but will embrace him.
Do we? Like, do they not suffer from like? Actually, if you're out there, you want to talk about it, like, sure, have the comments down. It's a free platform.
No, bro. It's so there's this guy, dog, on TikTok.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know that. I think I sent you the video. The guy who would say, "Guys,
that guy went to Parktown.
Huh? Is it?
I think so.
No, he's in Beaufort West.
No, but he went to Parktown.
Is it?
I think so. That's what I was told.
Okay, I don't know where he went.
Yeah.
All right, but assuming that he was able to adopt the culture, right, and all of that, means that he had people around him who taught him about the culture.
True.
He was even saying like, his helper and all of that would speak closer to him because his pops owned a farm.
Yeah.
His helper would speak closer to him. The farm workers would speak closer to him, and
Sigma
all of
Male.
that. You know, so like, it's crazy how we embrace people. But then the same people scorn us.
But that's my thing. Or like, he's a good example. But does this happen all the time, or do they actually do? Because I feel like surely there's some people that would face a bit of like, you know.
I mean, yeah, for sure, bro. But sadly, and I don't like justifying wrong things, bro. But it's justified.
Yeah.
It's just. I mean, for the past 2,000, I don't know how many years. That's what I'm saying.
Because I was listening to this guy speaking, and I was like, you know what, man? Like, you know, at the end of the conversation, I couldn't be like, because I was really fighting. I was like, you know what, dude? Like, no, like, you can't just judge a person. What if you meet someone you really like, you know?
Yeah.
And he's telling me these stories, and I'm just like, you know what? I can't defend it. Like, I can't. And like relating it to my own stuff as well. And I was just like, you know what? Like where I live, even like there's people in my like estate where they won't greet me just because I'm black.
Exactly.
And it's just like,
and the thing is, like, even when I'm at the gate, bro, it's always like, what are you doing here?
Exactly. It's like I don't live here.
Like literally, I kid you not, bro. The one day, like, I came, right, and
wait, here.
Yeah, here.
Oh, you saw someone like driving out, didn't you?
Yeah.
And they didn't greet you at all.
No, it's not even about greeting, bro. I was standing by the gate, right, waiting for you to open it.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And then this man's like, oh, who are you? I'm like, I don't know. I don't like, cause why are you asking me who am I, bro? You haven't said hi, nothing. And then I'm like, what? He's like, what are you doing here? I'm like, I'm here to visit my friend. He's like, oh, where does he stay? I'm like, he stays here.
Yeah.
He's like, okay, but where? I'm like, in the estate.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, okay. And then obviously he opens the gate, right?
Yeah.
He waits for the gate to close. Justified, you know. What if I'm a criminal?
Yeah.
Because I'm black. You know.
You should have just walked in.
Huh?
You should have just walked in.
No, I honestly speaking, bro, I don't have energy to be fighting.
But this is what I'm saying,
bro. Like fighting white people is like the most pointless thing ever, bro. Because instead of just coming into your house, because literally you open the gate as he was standing there.
Oh, okay.
So anyway, I went in and he was confused. He looked at me like, and I could see he's still staring at me in the rear view mirror.
Yeah.
Because like he's trying to see like which house am I? I don't even know where the nigga lives. Why would I rob him, bro?
It's ridiculous.
But
like,
Anyway, bro.
Yeah, like I'm saying, it's ridiculous. So by the end of the conversation, I was like to him, you know what, man, fair play. Like, if you don't want to, I can't blame you. Like, and he was like, I'm not racist in the sense that like I'm not like rude to white people or anything. I don't have anything against them, but I will never date a white person. And I was like, that's crazy. But fair play to you, like, my friend. I don't blame you at all.
I think, yeah. The craziest part is the issue is not even the person you're dating. It's the family.
That's another thing he was saying is, and I also came to like a realization. It's not necessarily the person. It's just the to find a person that's compatible where like the whole family throughout is just like perfect. It's difficult. You won't. It's not.
Yeah, weddings would be awkward.
Yeah,
funerals would be awkward. Everything would be awkward.
Racism needs to die.
So does GBV, man.
Yeah, but before we move on to that, so listen, yeah. Speaking about girlfriends, and so forth. Yes, I wanted to ask you a question. Would you let one of your mates date an ex of yours?
Depends.
On what?
Level of importance, how long it's been since we've dated, since we broke up. But yeah, depends.
You would?
It depends. Like, it really depends. Like, for example, if you would like to want to date my ex,
yeah,
I'll be like, nah. I'd be like, nah.
I'm Sigma male. No, I'm joking.
I'd definitely.
I'd never do it personally because I always thought, for me, would I let one of my mates date my ex? No. But I rethought this. Like I thought it through. I was like, I rethunk it. I thought about this. Anyway, would I let one of my mates date my ex? I thought about it and I was like, no, originally. Then I thought, actually, yeah. Because
the thing is, it's at your negative, bro.
Hear me out. The reason I would, right, is because firstly, if we're mates and we're close mates, you know my exes, right?
Exactly.
And you wouldn't want to date them.
Bro, I'm sorry.
So if you do want to date them...
I'm saying this on camera. I would never, maybe even just for $1 billion I would, but I would never, ever date any of Kukle's exes.
So the thing that I was saying is, you know my exes. And if you don't, like, if you do still want to date them, like, fair play, like, sure, they're all beautiful and whatever, but just be prepared for the emotional trauma, the
No, bro, listen to me and listen to me well when I say
trauma,
this to you, bro.
Crying, headaches, bro, all sorts. You'll be distraught.
I will never, guys, don't worry about me. You know what, if you're Kukle's ex, don't worry about me ever trying to hit on you. Don't ever, you could sit in a room naked next to me, bro. I'm sorry. Like,
hey man, but they're human beings too, you know. Nah, they're not terrible people. I mean, actually, I wouldn't know. Anyway, so yeah, I can't even front.
Bro, my thing is, I know, bro. You know, I know, bro.
Yeah, you know. The thing is, but like, you know, there's two sides to every story. So like, yeah, whatever.
Bandad. No, there are two sides to every story. But then, what?
Yeah, it's been
try and find the
some
two
of the
sides.
stuff.
Try and find the two sides of your story, please.
That's the thing. Like, because of the whole like two sides to every story, right? Because of that narrative, right? Whenever I'm when I'm not in a relationship with someone, dude, I'm like, I really like I'm rude. Like, I just don't care like about your feelings about you. But if I am in a relationship with you, I genuinely care about you. So I'll always take that like into perspective when I'm arguing my point, and I'm thinking, this person, right? They clearly feel this way, and I'll try and think about it like from their perspective, right? But no.
Yeah, you don't have to, I don't even think you date any of my exes.
No, I would not. I would not even try. I would not even try. I don't want to, bro. I would go from Sigma male, beta. Straight away. Sigma, beta.
You skip alpha?
Bro, straight to beta. And you know what? Do you see me? You see me?
Come on, bro. I'm a yogurt male, innit? You can't be telling me about your exes and that. Nah,
I don't look like a beta male.
Yeah, no.
Anyway, yeah. I'll definitely let my friends do it. Like, have a crack, man.
Nah, go ahead, bro.
Have a crack.
And you know what? Actually, to come to think of it, it's at your negative, bro.
It's no,
like literally.
I'm having a blast.
Firstly, you and I, right? If not everywhere, most of the places we go to, we're together.
True.
Right? So, most of the time, when you're in a relationship and we're going out, the likelihood of her coming is not very high. It's like slim.
Yeah.
Right? So there's that. So then she's gonna see me, right? Old feelings are gonna come up. I'm already over it because, you know, you're busy there.
Yeah.
I don't care anymore. Old feelings are gonna come. It's gonna cause tension, bro.
True.
It's not gonna help you.
But anyway, man, I wanted to get into talking about some confessions.
Oh, before we get there, do you see what happened with our Pastor Kensan?
What's that? I know who he is, but like
Pastor 99.
Yeah, 9 to 9.
Yeah. So Pastor 99 got COVID-17 because COVID-19 was too young for him.
So anyway,
too old for him. Sorry.
So anyway,
do you get it?
Oh my God.
Do you get it? He impregnated a 17-year-old.
What is going on? A 17-year-old. How's he not in jail? Bro, how do these people not go to jail, man? Like,
South Africa's consent age is 17.
No, it can't be though.
It is though.
No, but
morally speaking, everything is wrong about that.
No, but I swear that it's the consent age is 16 if you're both minors.
No.
And then if you're 18,
17, brother.
If one partner is that's ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
That's ridiculous,
man.
Listen, man, if you're 17,
you know what?
If you're 17, you do not have the consent to look at man. Don't look at man. Don't even like my Instagram. I don't know.
Oh yeah. So I was gonna say something very important. Yeah, we'll talk about that one next week. We'll talk about that.
Yeah, next week. Having a bit of a shaky one today still.
Yeah.
Hey, long day.
So let's get into the confessions that we promised the people them.
Oh yeah, we promised people some confessions.
Yes sir.
I took liberty to go.
Imagine.
Wait,
imagine, bro.
Yeah.
The only time that Huns are honest is when
they aren't. Period.
Yes. That's what I just realized.
This confession kills me, right? So this guy goes, my girlfriend doesn't know this, but she's dating a total loser. I've given up on my studies. So yeah, anyway, the guy goes, my girlfriend doesn't know this, but she's dating a total loser. I've given up on my studies. Shit ain't even going well for me mentally. I'm addicted to weed, and I can't get myself to commit to anything that has to do with studying. I hate it, yeah. So...
Brother just sounds like he has low self-esteem.
I relate to this guy. I am a complete loser.
How do you go from Sigma to loser?
Nah, I'm definitely Sigma. No, for shame. This guy. So I'm still Sigma, man. Like, you know, it can't take me off the grind set.
Yeah.
The grind set isn't too hard. You're just too weak.
But
anyway,
I kind of feel for you, man.
No, I did it first, but then I thought to myself, dude, it's not that bad if like studying isn't going well. But like when you're at university, if you find yourself like wanting to pursue other things or like having passion for other things, you need to make sure that stuff works out ASAP. Because once uni's done, no one's supporting you, man. Like, you need to figure it out ASAP. So I was like, it's not that bad in terms of like, he said anything to do with studying. So hopefully, like in the background, this brother has like some work of art, like working up, like, you know, maybe he's a SoundCloud rapper. Maybe he's the next Slow Pump.
Making some voice notes with the beat playing in the background.
Maybe he's freestyling and we don't know. But like, you know, hopefully the brother's doing something. But imagine being like the girl.
You know what, bro? Nah.
Is he broke? That's my question. If you're broke, then it's a long day.
Nah, you know what? Actually, I commend him.
Yeah?
He called himself out. So that means he has the power to change it.
It doesn't sound like he's trying to.
I didn't say he is. I just said he has the power.
Bro just knows that, hey man, it's not good.
It's not looking good, bruv. It's not looking good,
bruv.
Nah.
Big man thing, yeah?
Big man thing, yeah? It's not looking good, bruv.
But yeah, man, I feel for the guy. Hopefully.
I don't, like, for the girl, you know what, bro? At this point, he would probably break up with her. At this point. Like,
you think he'd break up with her because he's not doing well? But like, don't you think he'd be like, yo, she's the only thing that's like right in my life?
Maybe there's that also. But I think like he also just has low self-esteem, you know. And that's and I'm not saying it like in a you have low. Nah. I say it like with, you know.
Yeah. Do you think it's right that girls like date guys like or don't date guys because of like where they are financially?
Do I think it's right? You know what? A part of me doesn't think it's right, but another part does think it's right.
Like, I get it. Like, yeah, like.
Yeah, I mean, bro, relationships take money.
You need to have money. But then there's always that balance of, like, let's say, like, you're the hun's dating, like, you, for instance, right? And like they can actively see you're working towards something. Like you're pushing yourself to get to a certain point, but you're not getting there. Like right now you're like 20. How old are you? 21.
21.
Yeah, so you're 21 soon, and like you're trying to push your career and stuff like that. They don't know what moment you're gonna like make it. Like, you know, it's gonna click for you.
Yeah.
How long would you wait out? Like, if it was you in the position?
Hey man, after watching Acrimony, I'd wait.
Yogurt Male, man. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a Yogurt Male.
I don't, but like, I think I don't have the ability, or not ability, but the right to wait.
You don't have the right.
I don't have the right to not wait, because I'm the one that's supposed to make.
No, I'm saying, how long would you wait if you were waiting for someone else?
If I was waiting for someone else?
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, depends.
Because I saw something where the guy was like,
if I don't plan on marriage, you know what?
You can't keep a girl with motivational speeches. You're not a pastor. And you can't,
bro. And that's the thing. I think that's the thing with me. Even like, I was telling you the other day, like, I don't want to talk to gal, bro.
Yeah, but it's crazy because
not because I don't want to.
Yeah.
But because I don't have any.
Yeah, you don't have the facilities. We don't have the
facilities. We don't have the capacity.
We don't have the capacity. No, because
but on a serious note, because I think bothering. I feel like I'm bothering you if I'm talking to you and like we're not going out.
I feel like there's no point. Like, yeah, if you're just chatting and you're like, you're not like actively trying to make a plan, because. But I saw one thing that said that gents that date girls when they're broke just don't have a plan, so they need the distraction, which is interesting to me. Do you feel like that's true?
I feel like it is true. But what can we say, bro? Because in all honesty, for me, I don't know. I think because my stance on dating is tricky already.
Yeah.
Like, I can't picture myself dating someone because I'm bored.
Yeah.
You know, I do a lot of things rather than date someone because I'm bored or because
get your money up, not your funny up.
Exactly, bro. But like, not even get your money up. Like, there's so many other things I could do, bro. You know, instead of having to apologize because I fell asleep last night and then
don't start.
Please.
You know what? I'm so lucky. I don't do that anymore. Like, it is a blessing in disguise.
Too much.
Yeah, but now that I just don't sleep.
Oh, damn.
But anyway, ladies, if you guys would like to leave a comment, please leave a comment. How long would you wait for a gent?
Would you wait for a gent?
And
even?
would you?
I think a lot of them. You know what I'm saying?
Where are the girls that like independent? Not to spoil them, man. I don't see them anyway.
Yeah, I think it's difficult to spoil.
Not that I'm
also,
interested,
bro.
obviously, because
Sigma male, 0 women, 0 losses, 7 figures.
7-figure income, baby.
Yes, sir.
But anyway, yeah.
Like, I don't even think there's even if you're independent, bro. I don't know. I struggle to be spoiled. Maybe it's just me.
Yeah. I do. I don't like it. I actually don't like it.
Well,
it doesn't feel right. Like, even if I'm doing stuff for you, like, and like
you want to do something in return,
I'm kind of like,
I mean,
but that's just me generally with anyone. Like, even if you're like my mates, and you're like, I'm kind of like,
I think that's what we struggle with.
Yeah,
because we're both the same in that sense.
Yeah, like, if I can't back myself, I'd rather not be there.
Yeah, well,
because it's weird.
Oh well, let's go to the next confession.
Oh yeah, we're still on confessions.
Come on, I think we're gonna do like another one after this, and then we wrap it up.
No problem. Just give me 1 second. Where is it? Okay. The classic one. Yeah. Now this is a classic. Yeah. One time I went through my ex's phone while he was sleeping, and found out he was cheating on me.
Oh, what did you think you were gonna find?
Not the first time.
No, that's your fault.
110%.
That's your fault.
Then, while I was crying in bed at 3 a.m., trying to keep quiet, he kicked me out and told me, "Shut up. You want to go through my phone? Now you must deal with it." And then he went back to sleep. This guy is a Sigma male. Let me tell you something. This guy is a Sigma male. He's not a yogurt male, but he's a Sigma male.
guys reached another level, man. Yo, this stench is on smoke. But you know what, bro?
Why are you going through this?
That's her fault.
Yeah,
No.
why are you going through this fun? No, I'm joking.
That's her fault, dog. Why did you stay?
Yeah, the first time. If you caught him the first time, though, like, you think... I mean, come on. People don't change, man. Cheetah doesn't change the spots or something like that.
Pun intended.
Yep.
So, yeah, no, bro. No. Like, that's her fault, man.
I think it is, too. I think, bro, you should get out of there ASAP. I don't care what the guy done. Maybe he's a billionaire. If he's a billionaire, then I understand why you stayed. But then, you know, get your money up and get out of there, man.
Yeah.
Get what you need and get out. Because it's not conducive.
Honestly, bro. What do you think about going through people's phones, bro? Like, not people's phones, going through your partner's phone. I've never done it.
I feel like...
Have I?
I feel like two things, right?
No, I've never done it.
I feel like I should be able to, like, without a problem. Like, if your phone is there, and let's say someone calls you or someone texts you and I know them, and like someone calls you and I say, oh, I know this person, and I'm picking up, I'm like, oh yeah, she's busy, and you're sprinting around in your towel, like you're a Formula One car, bro. You're Max Verstappen, like. Then there's a problem. But I don't want to be like going through your phone.
No, I don't. You know what? Even if you are cheating on me, bro, I don't want to find out. Just don't cheat though. But like, I don't want to find out.
I mean,
like, bro, like, I don't think I want to go through. I don't even go through my female friends' phones. It's that bad.
Yeah, I don't go through anyone's phone. Period.
Oh yeah, for sure. But like, yeah, you don't have to worry about me snooping through your phone, man.
Yeah, I think that's childish, man.
Like,
but I still feel like I should be able to have the option. Like,
no, I should be, but I don't want it in the sense because.
No, yeah, I know why you don't want it, but for me, it's just...
I think it's a defense mechanism, like I'm protecting myself in a sense.
No, I feel like I'd be concerned if I was like, if you were like, if I took your phone and you're like...
And you jumped. You see,
that's
like,
where I'm like...
that's the thing, like, if your phone's face down...
Yeah.
Right, and we're out...
No, see...
Maybe, the thing is, there's two sides to that coin.
Yeah,
two sides.
Because I remember... Like,
there's the whole thing of like, I don't want interruptions.
Yeah.
And then there's also the thing of I don't want you to see my hoes.
But then no. You see, when you know that they're like a hoe or something, is if they have previews off. So if it just shows as notification.
I have previews off for my parents.
Oh, this guy dangerous. This man is dangerous.
What?
No way.
No
previews. If you have who are you hiding from?
My parents.
Guys, he's hiding something from you. Find out what it is.
I won't give you my phone.
No.
I won't give you my phone.
But I don't understand why you'd have previews off. Like, for me, it doesn't make sense. Like, I feel like you're too old to have previews off. I'm sorry. Like,
bro, I don't trust you.
Like,
do you understand? I don't trust you because of the things you send me at times.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about.
You send me some of the risque content that you send me.
No,
right?
This guy's trying to bring me down with him. No, I will not come down with you. You're alone. No, you're alone. I refuse. I'm not going down with this man.
And then my pops...
You cannot incriminate a Sigma male. You cannot incriminate a Sigma male. I refuse.
Now listen. And then my pops, right? He wants to charge his phone. And then you put your notification pops up there.
What am I sending you that's so risque?
Huh?
What am I sending? Don't bring me. You're a drowning ship, man. You're going under, and I'm not having any part of it. But yeah, it's definitely her fault.
No, it's her fault.
She should have known better.
It's like the whole Courtney, Chloe, one of the Kardashians. That's not Kim.
Or the Tristan Thomas one. Tristan Thompson.
That nigga said, bro, it's like you're not leaving me. Yo, and that nigga's ruthless.
Yeah. Dude, that guy's a goat. I don't know how he's done it, but yeah. So this is the last one for this episode, and it's gonna lead us to, I think, my final topic anyway. So it says, I was expecting the first day with my ex from Poch to be all romantic and memorable, but instead I went there and got biryani in a polystyrene box. Outrageous.
Was that a female or male?
I think it was a female.
Nah, he's goated for that.
Nah, he knows what's up.
Nah, he's goated.
Nah, he knows.
Biryani! Have you eaten biryani?
Yeah, biryani is...
my boy. You know what's funny, bro?
If it comes in a polystyrene box, you should know.
It's goated.
It's
goated.
Top
chicken
upper
biryani?
echelons. But
you say those surprise chicken pieces while you're eating the rice?
Yeah, I don't know why she's complaining about it. Dude,
and then you chow chicken.
Bro.
Why is she complaining,
Why is she complaining?
That's exquisite cuisine.
Bro, it is. Yeah, like I don't get that one. But I wanted to ask you, like, following up with that is your worst date.
My worst date?
Yeah.
None of them, because I've never had him.
This guy's beta.
Nah, I'm too sophisticated.
He's better.
I'd rather walk on the beach
He's better.
and eat yogurt.
My worst date.
What's your worst date?
We get there. It was a double date. Bro, it was so bad. It was so bad because
I was there. Nah?
we got there and like we
I
got
was
there.
there.
Yeah, but you know we kind of messed up, right? Because we got there like after them, and like that's where we went. That's
Well,
where we
who's
first
them?
went wrong. Huh? The people we were with.
We.
Yeah.
Hi, bona lady.
So we get there. We got there. Yeah, we got there like maybe like 5 minutes after them per se, but still, it's still pretty bad. Don't get there after, right? And we get there. We sit down. You know, I'm like, okay, everything's like all right.
Bang, though, not gonna lie.
I don't even remember what I ate, dude. Like,
I even forgot what you ate. I was too immersed in the rap,
bro. So I get there and
rap, bro. You guys should go to that Greek restaurant. Yeah.
yeah, I get there. I sit down. I look over.
of
So you guys are sitting like across us, and I'm sitting next to this person. I get there, and they were just completely disinterested. Like they were.
I won't even lie. That was painful, man.
Bro, I was just like.
Like it was so. Painful.
What's worse is this person was like, I came here for you, and I was like, well, it doesn't seem like it.
And the sad thing is, like, we altered all the plans to accommodate her.
That's what pissed me off because like 2 days we were supposed to do something
Earlier.
Yeah, earlier.
And Santon.
Yeah, and I've made a mission to like make this happen. Like I've gone through the most, right? Just to even
you
like.
See, that's why I say I'll never date any of these.
Yeah, so I've done the like.
You're treacherous for that one if you're watching.
And like she's come up with a story like talking about why she wasn't, and I'm like, okay, cool, I've accepted the story, like whatever, right? But we're here now, and the first thing, like, she's busy on her phone, and I'm like, hello, and then I put my phone down, right? But I put it like. And she goes, why'd you put your phone like that? And I go, why are you on your phone, period?
I don't even lie, like sitting across it was kind of awkward.
I personally am very like straightforward. I don't like, playing. What's the problem? Like, what's your issue with me? Like, you're being very distant.
Laptop's about to die.
Yeah. Right. Anyway, so I say, you're being very, very distant. What's the problem? She says, no, nothing. Okay, cool, whatever. She continues on her phone. I'm solving a problem. I'm like, okay, solve the problem when you go home, because right now we're kind of busy. Like, do you not get that,
bro? That like date was so bad for you that it was like it could be my worst date experience.
Bro, it was so bad. Afterwards, when I came back, man, I was dusted. I was dusted. But you know what?
My heart was shattered that night, bro. I wouldn't even lie.
Bro,
like, if I could cry, I would have cried that night, bro.
Bro, she couldn't even look at me in the eye. I was like, okay. But anyway, that was terrible. Worst day ever, man. Like,
fucking hell.
But anyway, you?
Worst date experience?
Wait, before you go on, is it on?
Yeah. It's about to die. It's literally about to die.
Yeah, go. So you?
My worst date experience, bro. I'm so serious. I don't think I've had any. I don't even have much date.
That's crazy because you actually had a good date on that day.
That day, that's the thing.
I'm always getting violated, man.
I've never had
a bad date.
Nah.
I'm so happy for you.
I do though. I did. It never happened.
That date was so bad that I ended up listening to music on AirPods while being the third wheel. Essentially, that's how bad the date was. That's how bad it was. But anyway,
that was terrible, bro. And what happened to my voice? I like that.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah. Anyway,
now we're done. You're done,
ladies and gentlemen.
What
is my worst date experience? You know what? There was one.
Yeah.
So me being me, bro, like I try by all means to make sure that something happens, right? Yeah. Cool. So I'm not loving it. No. Yeah, there's no load shedding today.
It's done.
Yeah, it's done now.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you know what? 10 likes. We'll hear your worst dates like in the next episode. But anyway, guys. Yeah.
I don't have any.
Anyway, guys, we'll leave that there. Thanks for watching. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and this episode's ending a bit abruptly, but yeah, it's just the way it happens. Yeah, like, subscribe. Peace.
Love you guys.